if I can pull it up on my phone.
Yeah.
The camera, the camera is set up with the
So so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to yours right quick and see, cause it should pop up that you're live too. It should.
but it didn't. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let me go. I'm gonna go back to mine then. Hold on. Did I hit live? Yeah, I did. Cause it
Okay.
still say upcoming. Wait a minute. What's going? Oh, you know what, girl? Hold on. Wait a minute.
It
Hold on.
say
Let me
live.
find.
It say live.
It does.
It does. It say live. 1 minute.
Wait. Oh. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you what happened.
All right. I can see yours. I can see you live.
Okay. Let me tell you what just happened. So I scheduled it. I set it
Okay.
for 1 p.m.
Okay.
But girl, it said for 1 p.m. tomorrow. That's why I'm like, how come I don't see it?
Oh, that's why it didn't show up on my channel.
That was so funny. How you doing, me and mine? Let's see. We're
I'm
gonna wait till
doing
some more people
good.
get in here. Let me close this door.
I don't even know how to Patagonia is so
Close
pretty.
it over here.
This really on
I
what
have a couple of plants that I do not know what they are. Maybe you know.
it's one plant that I have that I'm not sure if you have.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Let's see.
would you be able to?
Huh?
No, you wouldn't be able to like share this to my channel. I
You should be able to. When if you're looking at it from your other device.
it's not on it. It's not on it. But I do see the chat.
Okay. I'm gonna share it out right quick.
Teresa here.
Hey y'all, hey everybody coming
Hi.
in.
Hi. Alright, so you can tell me what's going on with your plants, like weather-wise, and then I can share with you what I'm going through with my tropical Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on with it. Like, I mean, I do know because it happens every single winter. I get
Yeah.
this. So it's browning. You can see the leaves on this. They like gold.
I
They look gold.
see, yeah.
But there are also shoots coming up.
Yeah,
With
I
it.
so what I think is happening is you know how it just goes to sleep for the winter. It's gonna lose those leaves, but the root system is still gonna be good. That's why you still see new stuff on it. That's just like my angel wing back there. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me.
I know that the angel wings do take a break. I know
They
that.
do. It's that's why she looking droopy now. But you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut her down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I
I
don't want
know.
to.
You should just let them die off and cut them as they die. The
Cause what's
leaves,
gonna happen is just she just gonna be looking like a little trees outside, just the branches just everywhere, and then when it's the growing season starts back, she's only gonna have growth on the tips of her of the branches or the stems.
right?
Okay, here let's go to the chat. Hey everybody, welcome to Plant Mama's Rock with Chocolate Drop and
Me and mine.
how y'all doing? We just two plant mamas getting together, discussing our love for plants and how to take care of them. So this is something new, y'all. We're gonna be here for about 30 minutes or so, and yeah, we'll kind of get started. Me and Maj, you want to go first, like let everybody know who you are
Well,
for those. Hey, everybody in chat.
I think everybody, I don't know if the chat knows who I am, but I'm me and mine from the Me and Mines channel. That's M3 and Mines. I have a variety channel actually, but I do love plants. I have a deep, deep love for plants, house plants. I like gardens too, but I'm not able to get out into the garden like I used to.
Mhm.
Um, my favorite plant that everybody knows that my favorite plant is the Monstera deliciosa.
Mhm.
I take very good care of that plant. It's like a tree in the corner of my house. Um, I guess what we came on today was to tell people about our plants and how to
Mhm.
winterize. Prepare your plants for the winter.
Yep.
Um, I haven't really done much of anything except a lot of cutting back. I don't know what you use, but you should keep a pair of shears handy. I always keep my shears handy.
Mhm.
I
I do
see,
too.
I get this browning on my Florida palm. It's time to like start cutting some of that off, like you said with your begonia.
Mhm.
It's time to start cutting some of that off. But
Yeah.
other than that, everything else is doing really well. I do, however, have Calathea, the Maranta plants, and that's giving me a little bit of trouble too.
Your calathea is.
I think it's outgrowing the pot that it's in.
Let me see.
It's just this one.
Oh,
See
that baby's
that?
so pretty. Yeah. Is that so? Is that the pot that she came in when you bought her?
This is the pot she came in when I bought her. But there was so much growth over this summer.
Yeah.
And I see a bunch of roots down there, but it's
Mhm.
not particularly root bound.
Right.
I'm not sure if I should wait, so I've been doing research. But the way the leaves are curling up is
Yeah.
work.
She's crying out for a little bit of help. For a
And
little
I'm
bit. She probably just need. I don't know. Would it be in the would it be in the winter time with the with it going dormant? You might get away with still go ahead and repotting her. Just give her one the good last drink and just kind of let her, because she's not gonna grow anymore as in when it does for the spring and for the summer.
right. I just
You
got like
know,
leaves
because
left.
I don't see any browning or anything. She's just thirsty right now.
I cut off most of the brown.
Anybody.
I cut off most of the brown. So
So just like yours, mine is not as big and beautiful and as full, but here she is. She's thirsty. This is but she does have a new shoot coming up right there. This is my prayer plant, my Maranta.
I
Okay.
love it.
Now she's not necessarily thirsty, but it is time for her to get another drink. But
Yes.
and she got a little bit of dead leaves on her that I need to pull off. Just a little bit of TLC. Um, but this was my first plant. This is the first type of plant that I've had, and it just kind of blossomed from there. So I do when it comes to like winterizing. I get depressed a little bit because I hate to see the
Me
leaves falling
too.
off.
Me
You know what
too.
I mean? It hurts my feelings. I know how big and beautiful my baby is and how she can be,
She
but when
is.
she when it's time for her to go to sleep, she just be like, "Okay, I'm out of here."
She is really, really beautiful though. When I
Yes, thank
saw her,
you.
the first
Um,
time I saw her, I was just in love. I cannot do begonias.
you can't. That's what a lot of people who have plants say that begonias are not their favorite plant because they don't know how to take care of them and stuff like that. But I found a picture of when I first got this plant. It was literally just one long stem with three little leaves on it. And I've had this plant since that was in 2000. I want to say that was in 2017 or 18. It was one of I want it may have been 17, maybe 18. One of those years. But this is what she's blossomed into. I've made um clones of this plant. I've given this plant away so many times over and over and over. I have, I this is what she'll look like. Like when once she starts growing back this is what it's gonna look like. You see how long the stems are and
Yes.
how the growth is at the top of the stem.
She
That's
is
what
beautiful.
this is what that plant is gonna look like if I just let it
Start
grow.
cutting the bake.
Mm-hmm.
Start cutting the
So
bake. Do you remember you showed your Birkin philodendron?
yes.
There's a plant that I want to show you that is a philodendron. It is called Prince of Orange, and I think you will love it.
Let me see. Show me. Show me. I'm gonna engage with the chat right quick because I see so many comments. I see so many. There's 13 people here. Hey everybody. Let's
Hi,
see.
everybody. Hi. Thank you for
Brian
joining
Lynn is in
us.
the building. Photo Coop is in the building. Damn, my
Okay.
opinion is in the building. Dee
Shout
Dee,
out
hey
to
Dee
my
Dee.
opinion. Pure
Don
Guap.
says, shock the drop, pleasant Saturday to you and your beautiful chat. Thank you, Don. Uh, y'all talk plants, Maritza. Hey, Maritza. Is it K Natural? Hey, K Natural, how you doing? Ace of Spades, how you doing? Hey, y'all. OG Brand Brain is in the building. What up, OG? OG Brand Brand. Look, OG like my plants. East Dad is in the building as well. What up, East Dad? He said chocolate.
I'm
Yeah,
teasing
I'm so happy to
you.
see everybody. Thank y'all for coming. I see
It's really,
Young
really good to
Stars in the
see everybody.
building. Mr. Hand
Well,
Drop is in the building.
thank y'all for joining us. Thank
Yes,
y'all.
definitely. Callie King, how you doing, Callie King? I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. Scorpion Slots, hey Scorpion. Good to see you. Let's see. Tamika, how you doing, Tamika? And everybody watching from the background. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Okay,
I
so
hope everybody having a good day.
yeah, definitely. Thank you, OG. Yeah. So let's see. Oh,
This is a
go
print
ahead.
of orange philodendron. And this plant was like your begonia. I had like 3 leaves on it when I got it. I had it for like 3 years. But if you could see how big the leaves are,
Oh,
they kind of like monstera.
yes.
Monstera when they start growing. I got 2 brand new leaves. The last time I fed this plant was like the end of September.
Okay. And it's
And
still growing.
I got
Oh,
brand new leaf. The reason they call
yes. Look at
it
that.
orange. You see that? How orange it is?
Hmm.
It's a philodendron though. And look how huge the leaves are. It's
Oh my
such a
goodness.
healthy thing. Look how shiny it is. Everybody that come in here, Chocolate Drop, they ask me if this plant is real or fake.
I don't know because it looks like it reminds you kind of like the way the shininess of the leaves. It reminds you of a rubber tree plant because rubber tree plant looks fake, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They
And
do.
people always ask about that too. So yeah, I like how that's giving off like, hey, I look like I might be fake, but I'm really real.
I love that too. And I love the orange color. That's why they call it
Yes, that's
Prince orange.
beautiful.
So
That's
this is like
beautiful. My little Birkin. You know it's the Birkin.
I love Birkin. I love Birkin.
Yeah.
I like
So
those
when
sounds.
this is it, and my baby just she's thirsty. She time for some water. She did just lose one of her big leaves, but I it's only because she got a new one coming up right in the middle. Um, but this one I've had this one for just a little while. Not it ain't been that long, but when the leaves this what I love about this plant when the leaves get mature enough, they get those white stripes come through really nice.
Oh, I love
Some
them.
of the leaves will be like that, and then some of them will just be straight like green. You can kind of see a little bit, but I don't know if you can really see.
I know. I know what
I
the
don't know if you can really see. But yeah, I've wanted this plant for a long time because I can finally actually say, it's a Birkin. But it's such a beautiful plant.
they are.
I had one before that I wasn't successful with, but um, it's always good to try again. And she's doing great.
Yeah, she is, and she
She's
is
doing great.
beautiful.
I
That's the
think one of
first one.
my repots was of me repotting this plant, and this is what she looks like now from me repotting her. Yep.
Yours is the first one that I saw, that lime green color.
Yeah.
That's the
Isn't that
first one I
cute?
saw.
That's nice, ain't it?
She is
It's
really, really
real
pretty.
pretty. Very
Oh
pretty.
no. Did you watch the video where I did the repotting of the trial color?
I believe I did watch that one. I believe
Okay.
I did. There may have been one. There may have been one. I was like,
She
She
ain't
a
no
plant
pet,
mama. Yes, yes,
but
that's
I
it.
have like 5 or 6 new leaves on this. You can actually see one coming up right here. That's a new leaf. It's just unrolling.
It's so
This shit
pretty.
thriving. These plants grow even throughout the winter. They don't go dormant.
They don't go dormant. Okay.
They don't go dormant as
It's
long
so
as they
pretty. I've seen them a lot in that. I see that they sell those a lot, like in the big box stores, like Walmart and stuff like that. I like to go to plant nurseries myself. Do you have a
me.
lot of plant nurseries up there?
I love the plant nurseries. I love them.
Yep. So
Oh,
there's this one plant nursery. I was live one day and I was at it. It's not that far from my house, but it's I live in a college town, and so it's the plant nursery is a part of the horticultural, like people that studying plants and stuff. That's what they do for like their what is it? Is it called a clinical? Not a
okay.
clinical, but it's like where they're hands on with what they're learning in class. That's
Right.
what I'm trying to say. So, but you can go in there and you can buy plants.
I love the nurseries.
Oh my God. And so
Ooh.
like the lady that runs it, I know her from another plant nursery that she used to work, that I met her.
Okay.
And when she was at that one, she wasn't able to flourish like she could at this one. And when
Right.
I say she got growing hands, I'm sure I'm gonna go in there again, especially around spring, when the seasons are changing, when they starting to bring everything back. I bet if I was to go in there now, they probably got a lot of stuff that's going dormant, like you plants do it around this time of the year. But springtime, wintertime, we can go in there. It's just an oasis. It's just a jungle. I think I have a live. I think at least two lives where I was at the plant nursery, just showing all of the
So
beautiful plants that they have.
I saw one. We
So
have community gardens here, and they have plant corners.
okay,
So
so
you can just like find all different kinds of house plants, including herbs and spices.
yeah,
You can find eucalyptus plants and all the way down to basil.
I heard eucalyptus is good for like if you're to put in your shower
I had
whenever
one.
you're taking a shower in it, the steam
Yeah,
like helps you.
it's hard to keep alive though.
Huh? They
For
hard
me,
to keep alive.
yes, they are.
Oh.
Because they need the light, so unless you got one of those like sunlights in your bathroom,
Mhm.
then it's hard to keep one of alive because
Yeah,
they
I
don't.
don't have a I don't have a window in my bathroom. There is a light, but I'm not gonna keep that light on all night long.
No,
Not 24/7.
right.
Um yeah, so let's see. Do anybody in the chat have any questions that are plant related for us? Y'all. Let just drop some questions in the chat. Me and mine, I guess we could talk about like how we started because this is our first
Okay.
episode. We can talk about um how it happened from then to now.
Okay.
You want me to go first? I can go first, or you can go first. It don't matter.
That's fine. You can go first.
Okay, so my very first plant was a um prayer plant. This is a calathea, a maranta. And the reason why they call it a prayer plant is because at nighttime the leaves fold up like praying hands, and then in the daytime when the sun comes up, they open back up. So it's called a prayer plant because it's like, okay, we're going to sleep, we're going to say a prayer, and then we wake up in the morning, boom. So it has like a special meaning to me in that sense. But the who I got the plant from, I name my plants, y'all. So this is Janet. And the lady who gave me my first plant. This is not the exact plant, the exact one, but it's the same one. If we get what I'm saying, like I had that plant and I kept it alive for a couple years, and then it finally died on me. So I got me another one, but it's still Janet.
Right.
So, um, I used to work with her at this little restaurant when I was living like in. It was probably like 2015 or something. I was living like in the country. I'm already in the country, but I was living in the country. And so we used to work at this little restaurant, and it was four of us that was in the kitchen, and she was an older lady. It was y'all. It's something about old people. I just got a heart for them. But she was an
Yeah,
older lady.
yeah.
She she was the main cook and stuff like that. So I was, we were just talking and stuff, and she was like, "I got a plant. I have some plants." I was like, "You got plants? Okay. I don't have any plants. I ain't never. I mean, I don't know how you keep plants alive. So the next day, she brought us all one of these. She gave us a clipping of it. She put it in a pot and everything, and she brought four of them because it was four of us working in the kitchen. And I said, "Oh, thank you, Miss Janet." I said, "What I'm gonna do with a plant?" I said, I hope I'll be able to keep it alive. I don't know. I don't have any plants. And so I took it home and put it on my kitchen table, and I forgot about it.
Right.
And then one day I just paid attention to it. I was like, you know what? It's probably want some water. Let me put some, let me water it or something. And then another week later, I see a shoot come up, like it was
I
new growth.
know.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, maybe I can grow a plant. And so I've had that plant for I had it for a long time. It was in my I had repotted it and everything, and I was like, it's my little plant. It was growing up with my kids. So I ended up moving maybe just maybe like a year or two later to where I am now. And I at my other job, there's plants all throughout there, you know.
Oh,
And so I'll get a clipping here, clipping there. I ain't trying to say I'm no plant thief or nothing like that, but I okayed it with the administration.
right.
But I just started like seeing what I could grow. So we started from that, and then it blossomed into let me go to no, I'm gonna go visit a garden center when I'm at Walmart. Let me go in Menards and go to the garden center. It went from that to like, oh,
Collect.
let me try my hand at this, let me try my hand at that. And that's kind of what it blossomed into.
That's exactly what happens. Yup.
So when I got the begonia, when I got her, she a whole nother story by herself. This is gonna be a whole nother episode of this plant right here by itself. But when I got her, I told you it was just one long stem with three little plants. And I
Okay.
just put it in some water and it started to root.
Yes.
Oh my God, I have growing hands. Like it went from
Yeah.
that. So like the excitement was like something new that I didn't even know that was in me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's kind of where it started from. And I think I've been talking long enough. I'm gonna go look in the chat and you can go ahead and go with your story of how you started.
Well, I grew up around plants. My grandmother had plants everywhere, from the front porch back to the kitchen to everywhere. And when I first got my first apartment, I got the first place I got the plant I got was an olive.
Okay.
And I did not know that I had grown hands. And so I read a little bit about it. I had a book. I still have the book. And so I did a little bit of reading about it. And the only thing that stuck in my mind was to let it dry out. It wanted to dry out. So I dried it out. And I mean, to death. It dried out until it died. All of the leaves
Oh,
started you know how aloes have those points. Each
yeah. They
point.
started getting brown.
And when I started to water it, I started to overwater it because I was overcompensating for
Mm-hmm.
letting it die. And then there was this lady that lived in the street from me. And like every Saturday in the summer, she would do like sales and she would have plants. So I was like, I'm gonna try one more time. I got a pothos, the philodendron. And it grew. It was just vining over my
Mm-hmm.
windowsill, keeping them in the kitchen. I love to have plants in the kitchen or close to the kitchen because the humidity.
The humidity, yep.
Either near the kitchen, in the kitchen, or a room above the kitchen. They will
Yeah.
thrive. And
Yeah.
then next thing I know, it was basically the same thing with you. I was going to Home Depot. I was going to the garden centers. I was going to. um, the community gardens.
Yeah.
I would see sidewalk sales. If anybody had plants or plant pots, that's another thing. Um, I really got like addicted to buying pots because you never know what size you're gonna need. They had
Mm-hmm.
so many pretty colors. So I went from the easiest plant to grow to the most exotic plant I could find.
The
My
most exotic plant.
the exotic plants, what you just showed, the Maranta, the Calathea,
Yeah.
the prayer plants, those
Yeah.
are they are exotic plants.
My baby
Not
right
everybody can grow those.
here.
Not everybody can grow those. Look, this one, my cat got to it, and he,
Oh, let's see what damage the cat done
oh,
caused.
it's growing big. I had no leaves.
That's a calathea, ain't it?
It's a Calathea, and it's
They
growing big.
love to mess up calatheas, though. There's something
Y'all,
about those calatheas that
they
the
don't
cats
like to
don't
dry.
like.
They don't like to dry out, but they don't like to be overwatered either.
Right? They real finicky like that. If you go too much, they're gonna be like, okay, you know what, you did too much. I'm about to turn yellow. Or if you don't do enough, okay, you did too much. I'm about to shrivel up. You know, so they will talk to you. And
They
another
will.
thing that I learned over the years that your plants will adjust to your care as well. So say if I neglect this plant right here all winter, she's gonna do what she do anyway, but she's gonna
Right.
come back. You
Right.
know, um, I just got let's see, I think I just got a few new plants from another plant mama. I don't know what kind it is. Maybe you know. Hey, everybody in the chat, I see y'all coming in. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being
Hey,
here.
everybody in the chat.
And I don't know what kind this is. Does anybody? Because I know with some people that have plants in the chat too. I don't know what this one
I
is.
do know that it's called a lemon something. It's lemon.
It's something lemon. Okay.
I
Why?
can't
Because of the
remember.
way it's shaped like a lemon.
I got one too. No, it's supposed to give off a smell of a lemon. In the
Oh.
color, I
Okay.
guess. I know I see
And
them all the
yeah, she
time.
got some really long vines here. And then
Yes.
the plant mama that I got it from, she told me how to care for it. But you see, it already has that long stem coming up the
It's
middle.
kind of like a, it's kind
And
of like
she, you
something
see
else.
the pot is
The pot.
inside of one.
The pot is adorable.
Yeah, she left them in the pot for me too. I was like, "You don't want your pots back?" She said, "No, girl, keep them, girl. You can keep
I
them."
love the
I
pot.
said, "Thank you,
I love it.
girl." And I
Right.
gave her I gave her a I gave her a angel a begonia that I was growing in a pot too.
Okay. Yeah,
You
begonias are
know,
good, but they hard to keep up. I'm
huh?
hard. They so hard to keep up with.
They
Begonias.
are.
They
And
really are funny. They funny acting.
yeah, they are. And then this one right here, I don't know what this one is either, but I love it. It is
That's a
losing leaves, but I
that's
feel
a,
like this one is one of the ones where you can just take it off, like snip it, put it like down in a pot, or put it in some water and let it root again.
it looked like a
And this is
lipstick.
another pot that she left that it was in that she didn't want it. She wanted to keep it, so she gave me this one too. Isn't it cute?
That is really pretty. It's
I
called
love a
a,
pretty pot. Oh, we me and
called a
mine.
lipstick.
We got some
It's
stuff coming up. I got some. I'm gonna email you after this.
chocolate drop.
Mm-hmm.
That is called a lipstick plant. I have one of those. I mean,
You
right here.
have? Oh, you do have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everybody in the chat. Let me see. Let me do a little quick little roll call. Frugal Mama, the Mother Door Duo, Brian Lee, Tamika, Dee Dee, Shay Love. How you doing, Shay Love? Spice Queen is in a building. Race Blissful Connections. Congrats on your 1K. Y'all, she just hit 1K.
Congratulations.
Yes. I don't want to miss nobody, but I do see y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I think we only got like another minute or two, but we can go a
Yeah.
little longer. I don't, if you want. I was looking for any questions in the chat, but it's okay if not.
So this the lipstick plant that I got.
Oh, so is that the same thing?
It looked like it to me. It's a smaller
Solid
one.
variegated, maybe?
Yes, they have them
Okay.
variegated and non-variegated. If you could
Yours?
tell, like, underneath the leaves, that's why they call it lipstick. Look at the color.
Yes, like pink.
And
Yeah,
also,
this one is just, it's probably in the same family, but this one just all green, unless it's just, unless I need to do
it
something else
is the
to it.
same. It's the same family. That not all of them are variegated. If you can see right here, this summer
Uh-huh.
it flowered for me. I hit flower,
Oh, I
and
see. It
guess
look
what?
like, you know what it look like? Put it back to the camera right quick. It looks like the pattern of the leaf looks like a snake plant.
They call it a lipstick plant because of the colors.
Oh, look at it. Okay.
And
That's real pretty. Okay. Oh,
you know
then.
what? The best thing about this plant, chocolate
Huh?
drop. The best thing about this plant is some lady gave me just 3 stems. She gave me like 3 of these.
Look at you.
And I just stuck it in water, let the roots grow, and now I got this whole plant. It's not very
Oh my
big, but
goodness. Okay. Look at you with them growing hands.
yes,
Yes. Oh my
I
God. I'm gonna
got
go
this
to the
one
chat
here.
right quick because we a little bit over our 30-minute mark.
Okay.
Um. Thanks everybody for being here. We was looking for some questions, but maybe next time y'all have some for us. Either way, we still gonna be doing this.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, it was. Me and Maj, you wanna say anything before we get out of here?
Um, you know what I always say at the end of my videos. Love
Mm-hmm.
and power to everybody. Keep growing and stay strong.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna email you after this. Thanks everybody for being here. Ray
Okay.
said I'm very grateful to the fam for everything. She said thank you so much, honey. All right, but we're gonna end it, y'all. We're gonna be doing Plant Mamas Rock. This is our first episode, so getting to know each other as plant mamas and everything. And if anybody ever, because I know we're definitely not the only crazy plant people. It's gonna be plenty that'll
No, it's
come,
not pronounced baby.
So, but this is gonna be what our Saturdays are gonna be: 1 o'clock p.m. for me, 2 o'clock p.m. for you.
Yes.
And yeah, so we'll check behind the scenes and see what next week will be like.
Everybody have a great Saturday. Thank you so
Y'all
much.
have a good day as well. Bye, everybody.
I gotta go to this.